Hello, this is Spiritually Awakened Princess, and I'm doing the Tarotscope for Cancer in February 2018. Now, I already made some Valentine's Day videos, so if you guys want to check that out, that is up to you. Of course, it's a tarot card reading. It's not so much a Tarotscope, but tarot card reading. And I have 6 categories here for this video: work and career, money and finances, family, friends, romance, and self. Okay, so I'm going to go through all those categories and pull out 2 to 3 cards for each. Let's get started. Cancer, work and career. What's happening in Cancer? Work and career. What's happening in Cancer? Work and career. Okay, for a lot of you. Okay, I hope you guys could see that. But yes, for a lot of you, you're taking the Queen of Earth approach. Queen of Earth approach to your finances. Or it's more than likely your work and career sector, okay? Which is somebody that's very much mature enough to handle their finances. They're trying to save where they're supposed to save. They're trying to, get things together. So you're able to have a nice life for yourself, okay? So you're very money-based right now. Very money-based when it comes to work and career. It might even be status-based. I would say more status if you were a king of Earth in that moment. But definitely, the Queen is the start. It's the start of that. And also the Queen kind of is grounded. Very grounded. Still very practical, but very grounded. And stagnant. So you might be giving off this energy at work that you're very focused with your career and that you're also appreciated in your work and career. Cancer, work and career. February. Oh. Okay, there's 2 cards here. Oh, geez, that just come out. So there's a cause for celebration within the workplace. Okay, cause for celebration within the workplace. You might even be rewarded for something. Okay, you might get a promotion. You might get some sort of raise, some sort of advancement that might help you get more money later. And there's also the Page of Water here, okay? Page of Water, which is kind of like, I wouldn't say immature emotion, but when this happens to you, you might have some sort of emotion reaction, and you still feel like you are able to help your coworkers with certain things, and it kind of reminds me of as you can see, the child here, but a light approach when it comes to coworkers and your boss and stuff like that. And maybe not always showing your complete emotion to some things in the work sector, but at the same time you show enough that they know that you're totally involved within this job, okay? We're going to move on to money and finances. Money and finances. All right. Money, moonies, career, finances. Okay. Anyway. Cancer, money and finances. Money and finances. February 2018. Oh, one fell out. With your money and finances, you're definitely on guard with your money. You don't it feels like you're protecting it a little bit here. You're protecting your money. Let's see. Yeah, definitely protecting it. Making sure that other people don't touch it in the moment. And you're just kind of like maybe even fighting people off. Not fighting people off your money, but you're just like, no, I can't help you with that right now. Or just like, you're trying to get things done. You're trying to get what you need to get first before you start to share any abundance again. Okay? Or you're not sharing as much as you usually do in February. Okay? February is not going to be so much of a share month for you. For some of you. Oh, my poor cards are all like, these are new cards, they're already messing up. I do like the good tarot, but yeah, the cards are messing up already. Anyway. Cancer. Money and finances. Cancer, money and finances. Cancer. Money and finances, February 2018. I've been seeing this a lot. Messenger of air. With your money and finances, messenger of air, which is the Knight of Swords. Anything that comes up with money, you're kind of just like, I wouldn't say on defense, but money comes quick and money comes, money goes. And on top of that, it's just like, you're very erratic when it comes to anything that has to come with, or like you have to pay, like your bills. It's like a erratic nature. You don't really want to pay your bills, to be honest. If you had the option, you wouldn't want to pay your bills. But I mean, who likes to pay bills, to be honest? But in your case, that's kind of your attitude in February with money and finances. You have the thought of, because I mean the air, the swords is all about thought. Okay? You just have the thought of not really, you don't want to take care of those things. You don't want to spend your money on other things. You want to get things that you want that makes you advance. But if it doesn't advance your credit, then you're just like, I don't care about it. But that's all in your thought sector. You're just thinking about that. And not so much, because you're still giving your money away. But yet, at the same time, you're thinking like, damn, I don't want to spend my money on this. That's pretty much where you're at. Money and finances. Career and finances. Page of water again. How does that keep coming up? So, kind of like a little bit of a detachment of emotions. You have emotions there, but at the same time, it's like a little bit of a detached emotion. And it's funny because the messenger of air could be very much erratic and can say things that they don't care about taking back. Like they might say something negative and then like it's already been said and they don't want to apologize for it. So the page of water is kind of like the person that would come in, or your thoughts and emotions that would come in and would kind of apologize, but yet you don't mean it. And you could be just very unapologetic when it comes to your money. You just want to do what you want with your money. But at the same time, you want to save in the right, places. And you want to, to be honest, you want to save all the money that you want to save. But you can't because you got responsibilities to take care of. All right, moving on to family. Cancer. Family. What's going on with family? In February 2018, Cancer. What's happening with family in February Eight of Air. You don't know where to go. Like, the family situation is confusing to you. Okay? Sometimes you feel like it's good. Sometimes you feel like it's bad. Sometimes it's like, what the hell? Where did this come from? How did this happen? And it's just all over the place, and you feel like you're stuck and sometimes cannot get out of certain situations that have to deal or have to do with your family. Okay? So, can this be resolved? Family, Cancer, family. February 2018, Cancer, family, 2018, Cancer, family, 2018. Six of Air, which is Six of Swords. Now, I see this in different ways. It could mean definite traveling with your family, or traveling to go see your family. And this also can mean like a positive movement towards the right direction with your family. But of course, you know, when it comes with water, and water's below the, you know, the ocean there, okay, then there's always going to be some waves, or there's going to be tides, there might even be tsunamis. You know, there's always going to be some trials and tribulations before you get to that positive state. So, you know, the positive day will come. But will it come in 2008? Who knows? I mean, did I say 2008? I mean, 2018. Going 10 years back now. Anyway, Seven of Air, which is, you know, Seven of Swords. And also the thought sector, okay? Always the thought. So thinking about, like, just protecting yourself from whatever situation is happening. At the same time, it has the ability of, you know, finally getting into the positive state that it's supposed to be in. But yet, at the same time, you're still putting your guard up with your family, okay? I guess some of your family members, you feel like some things are not really going to be the same anymore. But it has the possibility of moving into a direction that it's supposed to go, okay? All right, let's see here. We're going to move on to friends. I'm like mixing all my cards all crazy. Cancer, friends. Oh. Things are just like flying out at me now. Now, I've seen this a couple times in some of my Tarotscope like the Tarotscope readings for other signs. But this is in your friend sector and not so much in yourself or something career-wise. But this just means that you're weeding out some of your friends, and you're trying to find out like who really connects to you. And this could be another thing where you're putting some friendships on hold because you're truly trying to find out like who is really like there for you, and who is really willing to upgrade with you, and who is going to inspire you, or who is not going to put you down. So you're in this moment of like slowly trying to weed some of these people out, like their true intentions, okay? So let's see. Cancer, friends, February 2000. Oh, these cards are falling out crazy. So it's going to be to the point where, there's going to be an explosion of sorts happening. Not a literal explosion, but it's going to be a shakeup. with your friendships. So as soon as you're able to weed some of these, people out, then you're able to move on and become the Hierophant and be able to learn from your experiences with friendship. Okay? It feels like you guys are going to be able to master friendship and like who is really by your side and weeding those negative people out. You're going to be able to have the true knowledge that you need surrounding friendship as a whole. So it's like coming a full circle. From the hermit, who was kind of like soul searching and trying to figure out like who is a great friend, who's not a great friend, who is a negative friend, who's a positive friend, who changes my life and makes an impact in some sort of way. And then there's like a big giant shakeup that happens, probably when you start cutting some of them off. Then after that, you become the complete Hierophant and feel like you're able to level up with the friends that you have in that moment. And level up as an upgrade. I'm not talking about like video game level up, but upgrading with your friends, being able to flourish and have that positive energy around you and encouragement around you like you're supposed to. Now, next one is friends. No, I already said friends, but next one's romance. Romance, not friends. Cancer. Oh, there goes the rain again. It's been like, the clouds keep on moving away from the sun, or they go back into place, and it's just like, and then the rain comes, and then it stops, and then it comes back, and it's it's been crazy today. Crazy in California. California weather has just been all over the place for the past few weeks. Romance. Cancer romance. February 2018. Cancer romance. February 2018. A rebirth of your romance. Something becoming renewed again, okay? So it could be somebody that you've dealt with before that is either coming back into your life, or you're giving them some sort of consideration. You're thinking about them. You're ready to dabble back into like what Cancers do. They dabble back into relationships that could have formed in the past or have formed in the past, and they renew it all over again. So that's one of those situations in February. Romance. February 2018. Romance. And for a lot of you, especially those that are already in a relationship, more than likely you went back to somebody that you already knew before instead of somebody that's actually new. Okay? The High Priestess is there, so that means it's a little bit of a mystery. A little bit of trying to use your intuition and your psychic abilities and finding out what's right, what's wrong, and weeding those things out, almost like the Hermit with the friends part. But it's a little bit different because this, psychic abilities involved with the Cancer and the High Priestess. And you're going to be using that even more so in your romance category. Cancer, romance, February 2018. Cancer, romance, 2018. Cancer, romance, February 2018. And the Chariot. Things are going to be moving fast and quickly. And there's going to be good news coming with that. So whoever especially for the single people, whoever you're trying to deal with, apparently they will probably more than likely end up hanging out with you around this time, around this month, or you guys will be in communication, cahoots, if you know what that means. And for those that are already in a relationship, things will be moving swiftly and quickly during February. Things will seem to be changing around you guys in a positive manner. Okay, last one, last category. Cancer. What does Cancer think about themselves in February 2018? What does Cancer feel about themselves in February 2018? Okay, here's the thing. Now, your emotions are going to be somewhat all over the place. And I've said this in some other Tarotscopes, because apparently some of the zodiac signs are going to be not in an emotional mess, but they're just, your emotions are going to be overwhelming for them. Okay, and that's including yourself. So it might be one jump from the other, which Cancers, they deal with all emotions, and they deal with the moon being their, symbol. And so they go through phases of different emotions, but they don't always show it. They usually keep it within themselves. So you're going to still be dealing with that, especially in February. I'm trying to figure out, I'm sure there's going to be some shifts and full moons and, with the whole heightened energy of Valentine's Day coming up. It's going to be an emotional roller coaster for a lot of you. Cancer, what's the thing about yourself? Anything about yourself in February 2018. Ace of Air. Now with Ace of Air, it's going to be like the start of communication and start of things happening at a really rapid pace. Okay? Being able to, like I said earlier, like cut through things swiftly, like slash things out of your life and bring some things back into your life. And it's going to be really, really, really quick. Okay. So February might be like a speed month for you. Things are going to just be falling into your lap quickly. If it's emotional, love, career-based, wherever you saw like some sort of swords, there's going to be some sort of movement, action happening, okay? Last one. Cancer, what does Cancer think about themselves in February 2018? 8 of Fire. Now, yeah, 8 of Fire is all about messages. So yeah, there's going to be some sort of swift communication. And then on top of that, you're going to be talkative, or you're going to be giving messages, or you're going to be getting messages from someone else. Okay, this is all about the self. So some sort of communication with passion and sizzle all up in the mix is happening here for you, Cancer. And I hope you liked the reading. Hope you subscribe. Also, make sure to comment and watch the rest of my videos. Bye.